Hola, hola, mis amigos. Hope you guys are all doing well today. My name is Daryl, if you're new to our channel, and I'm here with my lovely wife Jennifer and our 14-year-old Maltese who are downstairs chilling out with the fans blowing on them. And I'm up here in the bedroom because this is the coolest room in the house and the fans are making way too much noise for me to shoot a video. So, anyway, guys, I just cooled this room off long enough for me to shoot this video. Now, this video is about not getting scammed renting property here in Mexico. There's a lot of scammers out there in this world, guys, in every country, not just here in Mexico. So I wanted to touch base with you guys about what we do to try to not get scammed when renting property here in Mexico. Now, we had some friends last year who rented property here in Huatulco, and they had seen on Facebook Marketplace or in a Facebook group, one of the two, I'm not sure which one, but on Facebook anyway. And they rented a property, they paid this woman a deposit, they came here to Huatulco, there was no property, and the woman was long, long gone. A fake name, obviously, fake Facebook account, right? So it happens to everybody, and if it's happened to you before, I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully, I'm here to help you prevent this from happening. Now, I'm going to start from the beginning. When we first moved here in October 2021, 3 years ago, we hopped on a plane back in Edmonton, Alberta, landed in Cancun, moved to Merida area. We wanted to live at the beach. I had a local friend who had been living, a friend, not a local friend, a friend who had been here for a year prior to us being here, and he's like, well, I got a realtor for you. So like most people do, we went out with a realtor. She showed us a bunch of beautiful properties out in Chicxulub, Chilam, Progreso area, just north of Merida. Couldn't afford any of them, all these high-end homes. And then the ones that we could afford were dumpy. So like, okay, well, we can't afford to live at the beach, obviously. So back into Merida we go. So we ended up renting a property just outside of Merida, about 10 minutes out of the city. Beautiful gated community, but we still paid 21,500 pesos for it 3 years ago back then. So we had to move because the power kept going out because of construction and also because of the north end of Merida back then. I don't know about now, but the power grid was not the best. So between the construction and the power grid, Jennifer was losing power all the time for her work. So we're like, you know what? Let's just hop in the car. Let's go out to the beach, drive around, take down some phone numbers because we'd already been out there and we've seen lots of rental properties. People had signs up, say renta, you know. So that's what we did. We packed up little CC, hopped in the car, drove around the beach towns, all up and down the sand roads for about a couple of days. We did that. Took down about 40 phone numbers. Went back home, started contacting all these numbers. We found lots that were in our price range that were pretty decent, guys, by doing it ourselves. So we found a place, 17,500, right on the beach, 2 blocks from the beach. Swimming pool, gated, beautiful place. Carport, nice. So from there, we moved to Xalapa, Veracruz. Now we did join Facebook groups. Facebook Marketplace, the internet is a great place to find rental properties 100%, but it's also a great place for scammers, and that's where they like to hang out, just like you. so we moved to Xalapa, rented Airbnb, boots on the ground, walking around looking for places. Met a lady, went and looked at her property. We didn't meet her physically, but we met her mom who showed us a property and we loved it. So we rented there, and then through Facebook Marketplace I met another gentleman named Roy, and I went and met him in person because we're there, looked at his property, great, rented it, right downtown Xalapa. So that has worked best for us, guys. Boots on the ground, rent an Airbnb for a week, 5 days, 4 days, however long you figure it's going to take you to find a rental property, right? Boots on the ground, looking at the places physically. Because even just seeing pictures of property, You know, we've seen pictures before too, and we've gone and looked at, oh, it looks really nice. And you go there and look at it, it's like, this looks nothing like the pictures. Yeah, because the pictures are probably 10 years old, or they're doctored up, you know, added a filter, lighting, and whatnot. But more than likely, they're probably just old pictures, you know. And we've had that more than once actually, where you find a place online and you look at the picture, you think, man, that's a pretty nice place. Let's go check it out. And you go there, it's like, looks nothing like the pictures. so, so when we moved to Huatulco, we did the same thing, guys. We rented an Airbnb in Puerto Escondido for a week, boots on the ground, drove around, took down phone numbers, went on Marketplace, Facebook groups, joined the groups. That's a great tool. So whatever area you're going to move to, join a group in that area and talk to people in the group. Now, if you can't do the boots on the ground, like 1000%, you have to do it from abroad, from at home in Canada, US, Europe, from wherever you're renting from, and you have to trust someone that you've never seen, never met before. Get references. Make sure this is a legitimate rental property that they are allowed to rent. Be darn sure before you hand over your hard-earned money to someone you've never met, seen, you know, and you've only ever saw a picture of a property. And if you do know somebody in an area, have them go look at the property. If you have a friend, or if you can make a friend in the Facebook group, you know, hey, can you go check out this property for me? Or do you know this person, or is it legit? You can also search the Facebook groups too. Now, I just read someone got scammed here in Huatulco not too long ago. Again, as I said, our friends were scammed here. And they could have prevented that if they would have researched that person's name in the Facebook group, because people had warned that group about that person. And someone searched that person's name after they had posted, and they said, yeah, this person, yeah. Look here, it says right there, they're scam artists. Like, if they would have done their due diligence and checked Facebook and searched the group, and you know, got some background on this person, tried to, you know, get some background on them. And like I said, if nothing else, reach out to somebody, you know, in the group and say, hey, have you dealt with this person? Or even just ask in the group, has anybody dealt with this person? You know, or with this rental company. I mean, you can make a fake Facebook page and say you work for a realtor. Anybody can do that and have a fake realtor page. You know, that's a very popular scam all over the world. I had a friend years ago back in Canada. He was making payments on a picture of a truck that he only ever saw was a picture. And he worked with the woman, so he thought, oh, it's okay, I work with her. Well, one day he went into work. I don't know how long he was making payments on this truck. It was for quite a while. And he went into work one day and the woman was gone, along with the photograph of his truck that he had been making payments on. You know, so it happens everywhere to everybody, you know. And the best advice I can give you, though, is never, ever send anybody money online unless you're 1000% sure that this property is legit. Legit. Make sure. Personally, I would rather be boots on the ground, looking physically at the property and talking to that person physically, looking them in the eye to eye. That is the best, in my opinion. Sometimes that's not always possible for everybody, though. So, but like I said, do your due diligence, ask in the groups. Now, when we moved here to La Crita from Puerto Escondido, what we did was we came here for the weekend and we rented out, because we were so close, it's only 2 hours away. We rented a hotel room for 2 nights, came here, and had some contacts, had some properties lined up before we come here to come and view. And then we rented a hotel room and we came and viewed these properties here, boots on the ground, seeing them physically, talking to the people physically. And then I feel comfortable, you know, to pay this person money because they've already let me in that property. So chances are it's all legit, right? You know. So that's it, guys. Be cautious, be aware, be kind to one another. Peace on earth. God bless everybody out there. Be safe. Hasta luego. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thumbs up.